Sorry to all you people who wanted a radio show. It stopped raining and I have to move my legs because I got a bike tour to do tomorrow morning, so I got to move my legs. But let's do it. Hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Good to see you, Stephanie Gray, first one in the room, and Cake813, welcome. Good to see you, Robert T. and DeBailey out there in London, welcome. I'm sorry, Nebul, no radio show, but bonsoir, bienvenue, Nebul. And Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls, welcome. Good to see you, Lorraine Raymond, welcome. And I'm sorry, Coney Island Jim. Yeah, put away your request sheet. We'll do this another rainy day. But good to see you, Coney Island Jim. And Darlene W, welcome. Good to see you, Christopher Dotson, welcome. And Neil in Flatbush, welcome. Yes, it's foggy, it's drizzly and rainy. Good to see you, RK8. Good to see you, Alfred Hinkle, welcome. Oh, I forgot to do something. Well, we'll see how the chat goes. Good to see you, Khalid Muhammad. Welcome. Good to see you, Josh and Julie B. OG. We are all good. We are all here. I got to stretch my leg. Evidently I have a very overbooked bike tour tomorrow morning, so I have to be healthy for that. But aloha, Douglas. Long time no see, Douglas. Good to see you. Good to see you, Ron N. Welcome. And Alan Keenan out there in Ireland. Good to see you, Damien. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Philly. Yeah, rainy day up there in upstate New York. We have a little clearing until like 4 o'clock. So we're going to be on until like the rain comes back. But I have to walk. It feels really good walking. Yeah, I'm going to take it easy on the sand right now. But let's just get going. I'm not even going to wait. I'm not even going to wait to get a certain threshold. We're just going to go. Let's see here. Too bad you won't be here for opening season in Coney Island for Memorial Day weekend, because you'll be away. Oh, awesome, Christopher. Well, enjoy your trip, though. Enjoy your trip, Christopher. Good to see you, man. But good to see everybody, people. Welcome to Coney Island, where we're going to walk it out. That's right, ABX girl. Good to see you. We're going to walk it out. It feels good walking. I'm just going to walk a little bit slower than I usually do. And got to keep this calf moving. But good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great Friday afternoon. I'm certainly having a nice Friday, quiet Friday afternoon. Strawberry Fields, good to see you, welcome. Robinson Lopes, good to see you, welcome. Yeah, you're not missing it. You're not missing it. No, you're not missing it there, Susan. Good to see you, Susan. Good to see you there, Serge, right? If I remember your name from yesterday, Serge. Yeah, slower is good. Gives us time to enjoy. Exactly. The rain is not over, Nicolas. Rain's going to come back around 4 o'clock. Oh my goodness, Gary Atlas on the bike. I want to be like, we need more Gary Atlases in the world. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome. Good to see everybody. Good to see you, Serge. Yes, happy Mother's Day weekend. We have an awesome Mother's Day weekend coming up. Good to see you, Neville 6000. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great Friday afternoon. And you're waiting for the gym forecast. That's right, you're waiting for the Coney Island gym forecast. Boy, I pissed people off yesterday big time. I don't care. I stand by my words. I stand by my words. And I don't think anything I said yesterday is grounds for slander and a lawsuit, but whatever. If people want to say that, they could say that. Good to see you there, Quacky Snacks. Welcome. I try to remember everybody, Serge. I try to remember everybody. But good to see everyone. Good to see you, RJ, up there in Colorado. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. I'm certainly having a great Friday. I'm having a fantastic Friday. We're going to walk out this little... Yeah, I know, Julie. It's funny. Shout out to everyone who spent 90 minutes talking about me yesterday. Good to see Apple Martini. Welcome. My back is fine. It's my thigh. I mean, not my thigh, my calf muscle. I stretched out my right calf muscle yesterday, and it feels good. I could finally get on my tippy toe. But Apple Martini, good to see you. TGIF. ICU Investigations Atlanta, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. All I did was point out the obvious. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's grounds for slander, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's the American solution to everything, is a lawsuit. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Let's head down to the beach. I want to hear the ocean. Good to see you, John Law. Welcome. And Douglas Fatiglia with a $5 super chat. Douglas, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. And Douglas, I am sorry I did not have my Chaos Emeralds enabled, but now they are. So Douglas, thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream with a very generous $5 super chat. Steven77 says that 10 feet into the sea would be better. Okay, we'll go into the ocean just for you, Steven. But thank you so much, Douglas. No seagulls, too cold, yes. Yeah, it's Josh. Tomorrow's gonna be a beautiful day. It's gonna rain when I commute into work tomorrow, but it's gonna be a beautiful day tomorrow. Good to see you, Dazzlepants. Welcome. Steven wants me in the ocean, so just for Steven, we're gonna go into the ocean. I know, John Lore. Isn't that thing at Wooster Street incredible? I gotta hit that up again. That's really like a historical exhibition, and I'm happy I was able to show it. Exactly, Steven. If you could breathe, it's a good day. Good to see you, Sally Skipico. Welcome. Oh my God, no, that art gallery was amazing. We got a couple of other pop-ups in other galleries. It was awesome seeing Ange. I watched Ange replay when Ange and Joe went to that McDonald's sauce pop-up. That looked like a lot of fun. So I just finished watching her replay. That was a lot of fun. And to everyone who sent me screenshots from last night's ridiculous live stream, thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. I didn't have to watch it. But boy, there was some funny stuff said in that chat last night. Good to see you, John the Beagle Dad. Welcome. Now, folks, if you were in that stream yesterday, and I didn't take down all the notes, but if I remembered your name because you said something, don't expect me not to react if you come here. So just let it be known that if you fuck around, it's time to find out. I'm not forcing you to watch me, but good to see you, John the Beagle Dad. Welcome. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, Julie, you're not missing anything. Yeah, you missed out on some more drama. That was last night, though, JR. That was last night. But shout out to everyone who was sending me screenshots from the chat and everything, giving me timestamps. That was cool. I didn't watch the stream, though, guys. So everyone who sent me timestamps and screenshots of the chat, no need. Appreciate it. Yeah, it really is nothing important. So it really is nothing important. Just I appreciate you guys. That's it. 38 likes, 96. A lot of people lurking. 96 people watching. Let's get to 100 likes. Come on, guys. Yeah, I know. No, John, it's ridiculous. It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's really hilarious. It's really funny. Right? You'd rather watch me and my Pikachus. That's right. Good to see you, Fox. You're driving out there in Forest Hills, Queens. Picking in an Uber, not a Rebel today. Nice. Right? And you're going to Jamaica. Queens. That's right. You remember that commercial for the used car lot out in Queens? He goes, meet me in Jamaica, man. Jamaica, Queens, that is. Remember that commercial? I used to love that commercial. It's funny and disgusting at the same time, right? I did not sleep like a baby. I tossed and turned apple martini. This calf muscle was killing me all night last night. I could not get comfortable. I could finally go on my tippy toe on my right foot finally within the last couple of hours. So that's why I'm out here walking. I need to move it. If I would have sat behind a computer for 4 hours doing a radio show, I would have literally messed myself up for tomorrow morning. So good to see you, Kirk. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm crazy. I talk to Pikachus. Yes. I talk to Pikachus. Yes. Me and the Duchess and our gang of Pikachus. The boots messed me up yesterday. The boots totally messed me up yesterday. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of YouTube channels that show commercials from the 1970s all the way up to the 2000s. Yeah, I know. Those are some of my favorite channels to watch on YouTube. Activity79. Good to see Activity79. Right, I can remind you what... you want to know this body? We're in the Coney Island beach. We're looking out towards the Atlantic Ocean, technically over in this direction here. This is the lower harbor. If we go straight this way, Staten Island. If we go all in this direction here, that's New Jersey. Red Bank, New Jersey is straight down that way. Good to see you, Beverly Smith. Welcome. The carousel was a killer because it was mounted really high. I know I mounted the carousel incorrectly because I was making sure that the power cable from the gimbal was like just like it wouldn't like snag on it. So we're gonna try that again. We're gonna definitely try that again. I do say goodnight to the Pikachus every night. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. You like watching the old Christmas commercials from the 1960s? That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Let's get to 100 likes. Come on, guys. There's 50 of you who haven't hit the like button. Are you waiting for me to say something about your favorite streamer? I didn't spend 90 minutes naming names, okay? Just a heads up on that. If anything, I could sue for fucking slander. How about that? A Pikachu emoji might get us in trouble from Nintendo. Isn't it nice, Cake? Isn't this nice? It's peaceful out here. No, I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name names. I didn't spend 90 minutes on that singular subject. And we talked about a lot of things yesterday morning. Where are the Warriors? I don't know, Mark. Good to see you, House Music, Mark. Welcome. I don't know, Mark. No, yeah, that's the water sound. I already emptied my bladder. Travis Weeks down there in South Africa. Welcome. All the fishermen are out here right now. All the fishermen are out here. All the fishermen are out here. Good to see everybody. Joe Mooski. Good to see you, Joe. Welcome. 110 people watching, 58 likes. Let's get to 100. Come on, guys. There is 50 of you who haven't even hit the thumbs up. Come on, guys. I know you're waiting for me to say something. PD and Sheena, welcome. I know you guys are like dying. There's like 50 of you that are dying for me to say something. I'm not going to necessarily say anything. But what I am going to do is stick up for myself, which I seem to not be allowed to do. That's probably the most annoying thing about this whole YouTube shit, is that when people wrong you, most of the time, you're not allowed to defend yourself. It's really fucking annoying. You'll be in Coney next Friday for really to do the Voodoo Man? Nice. Nice. That's good. That looks like a lot. That looks like a lot of fun, Joe. Good to see you there, Fawn Marie. Welcome. I'm happy I'm back too. I'm happy I'm back too. Refresh your memory. I'm not gonna recap Neville. You go check out the replay and check out some other channels, or check out another channel here on YouTube. They talked about me for 90 minutes. It's cool. Turn the camera to my right. What? You want to see the ocean? Wow, Steven77, you're a lot of directing. Leela, welcome, Leela. On Marie, good to see you. Did I turn this off or on? Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, I do got to turn that on. Okay. This damn thing did it in my pocket. This damn thing did it in my pocket. Let's see now. There we go. Good to see you, Patrick. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Patrick, out there in Staten Island. Patrick is over there in Staten Island. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome. At least if you're gonna troll me now, you got to subscribe to the channel at least. It's true, Strawberry, yeah. It's true. That's a good way of putting it. By the way, you could watch whoever you want to watch. Okay? You could watch whoever you want to watch. I'm not going to pass judgment. So, there you go. But as for me now, when I have to tell my opinion about other people's channels, I'm just gonna give you a blanket answer, which would be like, oh yeah, they're cool, they're cool. No, do not put it in. No. Cinematic mode, Nebul, is really for you when you're not using a gimbal. So don't use cinematic mode. It delays the image. I could tell you how it works. Same weather in New Hampshire, nice. So how cinematic mode works is that the application Prism Live is using a 4K image to put out a 1080 or 720p image out. So what it does is it's scanning across a much larger screen area than what it's putting out. And then that scanning over the area, that's what makes it nice and smooth. And it's very delayed because it's smoothing out the image. It's smoothing out the shakiness in the video. So you don't need to put it in extras. Put it in, I have mine in normal right now. I have mine in normal, but when I use it on the bike, I put it in extended cinematic mode. And that's really good. I'm very impressed with it. I am pretty isolated, yeah. It is a battery, it's a battery killer, and it's processor intensive, so the phone will heat up. The phone will heat up. I'm noticing that the iPhone 16 Pro in general heats up when we stream. Good to see you, Alistair Bruce, welcome. No, it is really good without a gimbal, but it's totally delayed. That's like the whole point of it. It's totally delayed. Doesn't the sky look cool? Good to see you, Robin. Welcome. Good to see you, Susan. Washing windows today, rather would be here. Well, it's gonna start raining here in a couple of hours, so we're just gonna get a little bit of time outside. I'm gonna walk. I have to move my legs. I have to move my legs. I would have loved to just stay home and hit my little vape pen all afternoon, but like my body, my leg was telling me, get outside, start moving that calf muscle, because I got a really big morning tomorrow. I have a very busy morning tomorrow. I think I have an overbooked tour tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. The earth does look really flat today, yes. I really wanted to do a radio show. You know what was annoying about the radio show? I was starting to set up the radio show a little bit before 12 noon Eastern time. And the damn thing had to update everything. But Arjan Olawaha with a $5 super sticker. Arjan, you have been very kind the last few days. Thank you so much for the very generous $5 super sticker. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 super sticker club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Arjan. Appreciate it, man. Unfortunately, super stickers do not trigger Chaos Emeralds, and I forgot to turn on the Chaos Emeralds, so. But thank you so much, Arjan. Arjan, you've been very kind and generous the last few days, so I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for helping me keep the lights on. Thanks for helping me keep the lights on. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, we got a fun show for tomorrow. So stay tuned on in. Is it raining? No, it's not raining out right now, no. Oh, Julie, thank you so much, Julie. Not raining out right now. The rain's gonna come back at around 4 o'clock. I have my second device on me, so in case I could check the radar. I'm constantly checking the radar today. But I have to move this calf muscle. It actually feels really good right now. Walking, I am in sneakers. These sneakers, I got the last days on these sneakers here. I really wore down these sneakers quick. They took 8 months to wear down. So for everyone who asks, how many pairs of sneakers do you go through? It takes me about 8 months to go through a pair of sneakers. So maybe 2 pairs of sneakers a year. Actually, when I get home, I gotta order them up. Danalee, good to see you, Danalee. Welcome. 140 people watching it, only 81 likes. Let's get to at least 120 likes. That'll be awesome. No Nathan's hot dogs today. No. We do need that sponsorship, Strawberry. Wait, I read in one of the screenshots y'all sent me. I read that a viewer said that I what was it again? That I'm working with my guests. You know, I have to put on a certain decorum, a certain pleasantness, and you know, if me complaining about not being tipped is a bad thing, then sir, you have a lot of problems in your life. Am I allowed to complain about not being tipped? Who hid the sun, the clouds? Jeanette Trainer out there in Glasgow. Good to see you, Jeanette. Good to see everybody, people. Am I allowed? Am I allowed? Good to see you there, Mark. Welcome. I guess I'm not allowed to stick up for myself. That's what I learned last night. That's what I learned last night. I learned that I'm not allowed to stick up for myself. Not allowed. Not allowed to complain about people not tipping me. I'm not allowed to complain about other channels emulating me. I'm not allowed to do any of that. The way I saw some of these viewers pass judgment on me last night was incredible. And I only saw screenshots. I did not watch the stream. I was kind of amazed. And I'm hoping for some of those people to join us today. I know, me too, Strawberry. I agree. It's America. I'm free to complain. You can't complain about not being able to complain. It's true. That's true. That's true. I know I'm in the service industry. I know. It is what it is. It is what it is. But some of the slanderous comments I saw in that in those screenshots that I was sent, boy. And I'll say that those were slanderous. I feel like I have the right to sue, but I won't. At least here in the United States, yes, I should be tipped. Even though I do know tour guides in Europe that get tipped. Admir, I think Kuba Monster is in Holland, yeah. Yeah, we complain about everything, Nibble. We complain about everything like the French. And Arjan Aloha, there it is, and Arjan Aloha with another $2 super chat. Arjan, thank you so much for an additional $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $2 super chat. Arjan, you're now up to lucky 7. Thank you so much, Arjan. Arjan, you're being very kind lately. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for sponsoring the live stream. Ah, there you go, Leonard. He's in London, everyone. He's in London. I think he's traveling to Rotterdam. Right, yeah, no, Cake. I know a lot of tour guides that get tips in Europe. 100, back up to 139 people watching. We're peaking out at 140. Holding at 87 likes. Can we at least get to 100 likes? Hit that like button, guys. So unless you guys don't like me, which I have learned a lot of people don't like me last night, which is cool. Just don't come into chat thinking that you're going to play over that you're going to be my friend right now. Please don't do that. People that provide a service should be tipped. I agree, Apple Martini. Sounds like a 1990. No, that's a Chaos Emerald from Sonic the Hedgehog. Steven. That's a Chaos Emerald. That's the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, it's so nice and empty down here. Look at that building's going up fast. That's going to be a residential building. This is the Coney West development right here. There's going to be like 4 buildings going up. Sorry, ice skating rink here. Then I got to refurbish the APSO rings. So this whole skyline here is going to change quite dramatically this year. I appreciate that, Julie. So this ride right here, this is a steeplechase parachute jump. The steeplechase parachute jump is no longer an operating ride, but it was an operating ride at the 1939-1940 World's Fair. It was brought over here in 1941, operated as a ride until 1964 when Steeplechase Park closed. Ever since then, it's been unused as a ride. Standing at 285 feet tall, Coney Island and Brooklyn's Eiffel Tower, currently adorned in over 8,000 LED lights. The beacon of Brooklyn, the steeplechase parachute jump. The Cyclones have an away game today. That's a good thing. Right, long live Coney Island. Yes, indeed. The oldies stand by Dutch. I appreciate that, Susan. Thank you. No, residential building's not as bad as a casino, no. Approximately what percentage pay raise will I get if they pass the No Tax on Tips Act? I'm actually, I probably won't, my wages probably will not be risen, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest, I only pay tax on the tips I get via PayPal and Venmo. All the cash tips are kind of like, you know, they're cash. So, and it's not a lot of money that I get in tips relative to my pay rate. Right now, my standard pay rate for doing walking tours and bicycle tours starts out at $40 an hour and then goes up from there. And Washbiar with a €5 super chat. Washbiar, thank you so much for the very generous €5 super chat. Thanks so much for joining today's €5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big €5 super chat. No party. No party. No party. I gotta grind it out, Leonard. I gotta grind it out. I gotta just keep working at it. I gotta keep working on this YouTube. Actually, the majority of my taxes officially now come from this YouTube channel. So it's kind of crazy. I'm at a weird threshold right now where the amount of money I make doing YouTube roughly corresponds with the amount of money I make doing bicycle and walking tours, which is, it blows my mind. And people like Diana Lee with a £5 super chat. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the very generous £5 super chat. Thanks for joining today's £5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Big £5 super chat. But good to see you, WashBR. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel. Thank you so much, Diana Lee, for sponsoring the channel. But yeah, let's get to 100 likes. Maybe 115 likes would be awesome. Keep the likes coming to help more people find the channel. But if you don't like me, you don't have to hit the like button. That's perfectly understandable. Perfectly understandable. I am not for everybody. I am not everybody's friend. That is for sure. But boy, the slanderous stuff I saw in that chat last night in those DMs, boy, in those screenshots I was sent. Anyway, good to see you there, Steelhard. Welcome. Would I ever consider live streaming a cycle tour a la Sarah? I don't know who Sarah Bridgewater is. Who is Sarah Bridgewater? I don't know who that is. Does she live stream on a bike? I mean, we've live streamed on the bike. I just will never live stream a bicycle tour because I have to focus on my guests. And also when I do a live stream, I like to focus on you guys. Arjan, I appreciate that, Arjan. Thank you. Good to see you, Wilbs, driving out Northern Line. Welcome. Oh, it looks like Luna Park's open. She's Canadian that bikes through foreign countries. Wow, I didn't know that. Mary McHugh, good to see you, Mary. I had no idea. I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. She's currently cycling from Oslo to Rotterdam. Oh, does she go stream on, is she going to TwitchCon? I gotta start streaming on Twitch, guys. Maybe we'll start that tomorrow. You get bored with her real quick, though? Okay. Is it the interaction, Mary? Is it the jokes? What is it? I know what you guys... A lot of you guys are my ride or die people. So a lot of you guys, when you tune in, you don't tune out until we finish. So, and I appreciate that. As a content creator, I always appreciate that. That's why I try to always give you guys my best, something meaningful, something unique, memorable, fun, and oh, awesome, JR. Yeah. The beach has been hoovered. Yes, it has. It's nice and easy to walk on. We made it to the amusement district, everybody. Let me check the time. I'm meeting up with the Duchess at around 4 o'clock. So yeah, I've got about an hour here. She live streams from her bike. You watch for about 10 minutes. Okay. I think I could add my own style of a live. I mean, we have done cycling streams in the past. So, and there'll be more to come. Yeah, D Dirty. You know what I gotta use? So I have an app for Twitch that only works on Twitch that will give you guys a live map of where I am. And I really want to start using that. So, yep, 2:45, JR. Appreciate the time check. New York City's IT blocks Twitch. I know. You love cycling streams, Julie? We're gonna do some more. And Mary McHugh with a $20 super chat. Mary McHugh, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. Yes, exactly. Please, yeah. Please don't try to compare people. We're not allowed to do that anymore on this channel. I was basically crucified and vilified last night for 90 minutes. But anyway, Mary McHugh, thank you so much with the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. I know, do a bike tour on Periscope, old school touch. There you go. We could do that. We could do that. So why does New York City's IT block Twitch? Because they want people to use the internet for work purposes and not for like streaming live streamers. And I know like YouTube like falls into that category as well, but it's like a weird thing of like making sure people work. Right, Neil? Is that correct? Because I remember reading an article about that. Right, that's right. They consider it unsafe. That's right. What's it called? Authentications? There's less authentications on Twitch than on YouTube. So like I think it gives up like more information. Like there's more data. Like I think there's more location data or something like that that goes out on Twitch as compared to like YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, y'all get YouTube but not Twitch. There's certain authentications that New York City IT, they don't like that about how Twitch works. I read an article about that a couple of months back, so I vaguely remember what the hell I read. I vaguely remember what I read. 158 people watching and 107 likes. Keep on hitting that like button, guys. Let's get to 150. Yes, government devices should block stuff like social media and Twitch. When the federal government a few years ago were blocking TikTok. Exactly. You were shocked that they were allowed to begin with. Yeah, I know, me too. Frontier, etc. I agree. Yeah, you couldn't get anything at the MTA. There you go. I couldn't get anything at the MTA. Good to see you, MK. Yasu Greece. The sun is coming out to play this weekend in London. Wouldn't it be rude not to sit in, right, in a nice pub garden? Oh, that sounds like a beautiful afternoon there, Wilbs. Sounds like a beautiful afternoon. But Yasu Greece, MK, good to see you. Yasu Greece. We got a lot of lurkers coming in and out. So shout out to all the lurkers coming in and out. I see you guys. I see you guys. Please feel free to send insults and please feel free to say lots of slanderous stuff, at least in my own chat, directly to my face. I would appreciate that. Or maybe even better, leave a comment down below on the replay. Yeah, you get Facebook. I know. It's actually an investigation tool, as is YouTube. There you go. Exactly, Neville. Exactly. Yeah, any Ninja watchers? How about OnlyFans? Is OnlyFans open? Try to keep your social media to a minimum. Me too, Cake. Me too. It is very relaxing. I agree. Good to see you, Robojacks, out there in London. We will be back in Manhattan tomorrow. We have a bunch of stuff we got to go check out. I'm going to go try to hit up that McDonald's sauce pop-up, even though I think it's going to be mobbed with people. I know, Darlene. We see you guys. We see you guys. I appreciate that, John. Appreciate that. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Neil. No, I don't take it to heart. No, I don't take it to heart. But I see the numbers really fluctuating today. Numbers are really bouncing around. I guess people want me in Manhattan. I guess. I'm just going to chalk it up to that. People want me in Manhattan. They're tuning in. It's like, oh, he's not in Manhattan. Okay. At least I'm walking. And I have to walk because I injured my calf muscle yesterday. Watched the replay yesterday from the Coney Island. I know. It was amazing, JR. There you go. It's all good, Neville. It's all good. That's right. It's for tourists. Even though I'll be back in Manhattan tomorrow. Even though we'll be back in Manhattan tomorrow. More exciting adventures. Yeah, Luna Park is open. Good to see you, Tin K. Welcome. That's true. You know, Strawberry, I'm realizing that more and more. People just want the drama for the sake of drama. They don't care where it comes from. Are you enjoying the beach walk, Cake? I appreciate that. It's like ASMR kind. You know, if I shut up, this is ASMR. People expect New York City live streamers to just walk around Times Square every day. It's true. It's true. Right? Isn't this very relaxing, very zen? Robert, I'm feeling... You know what, Robert? I'm going to be honest. I'm feeling a lot better ever since we started this live stream 40 minutes ago. Moving my leg is very beneficial right now. I'm really moving my calf muscle. It's feeling a lot better as I'm doing this stream right now, hanging out with all of you guys. So it's feeling good. I have a very busy morning tomorrow. So I need to be able to move around. I appreciate that, Flo. Thank you, Flo. Thank you. Thanks to all of you guys. Thanks for being so kind today. I really do appreciate it. It is much appreciated, deeply appreciated. Mark, I appreciate that, Mark. Thank you. I wouldn't consider myself a model YouTuber though, because I curse, but I appreciate that. Here's the deal, Mark, and I think you would agree with me on this. I think all of you guys who are watching and who are in the chat would agree with me on this one. YouTube is to show people things that they would not ordinarily see or do. That's what I love about documentarians. Some people are fantastic presenters, and the way they package that story really, for me, at least as a viewer, means a lot to me here on YouTube. That I would have never even had the idea of seeing. Like me and the Duchess last night, we watched a great video from 2 Feet Outdoors. By the way, if you're not following 2 Feet Outdoors, give him a follow. He's a fantastic YouTuber from right here in New York City. He goes on these kayak trips all around New York City, and he camped on Belmont Island, also known as Uthant Island. It's a little man-made island off the coast of the United Nations in the middle of the East River. It was an incredible riveting video. I mean, I was literally on the edge of my seat, and it was just so exciting, and it was so engaging, and that's what YouTube is for. You see and do stuff all the time, and you still watch. There you go, John. That's right. But did you watch Julie? Wasn't that a great video? No, there are people that are really creative out there, and I appreciate the people that really bring the creativity out. I really do. That's what I really appreciate about YouTube. It's true. That's true. Mr. Metalhead, I agree. Goated Coop. Yep, Coney Island. You're more than welcome, 10K. Oh my God, the Passaic River one. You know what's funny about the Passaic River video, Robert? He went by the place we went to in Paterson, New Jersey, when we went to that train show a couple of weeks ago. Well, now like a month ago or two. When we went to that train show, he went along the river, right behind where we went to that train show at. And they were like, who would have thought there's like homeless encampments along the Passaic River, and like big homeless encampments. Like there's real stuff going down over there. Fascinating videos, 2 feet outdoors. Fascinating. I love his videos. It's true, Strawberry. And remember when he got to the Patterson Falls? Oh my God, that was a beautiful shot. When he came around that edge there, and then you saw the falls from the bottom. Unbelievable. It was freaking epic. That's what YouTube is about. That's what YouTube is about. And this is exactly the fucking point I was talking about yesterday morning. This is exactly the point I was talking about. The people who genuinely make videos for the love of sharing their experience versus people who just make videos for clicks and views and money, over time, it really shows. It really shows. And I think a sophisticated, smart audience picks up on that right away. Right away. Now, the only thing that sucks about YouTube is that discoverability. It's tough. It takes time. But once you grab that audience, once you begin to build and snowball your community into a much larger community, everything else comes after. Everything else comes. That's true. No, you have viewers that are coming to your area in the summer. Exactly, Nebul. Exactly. Yes, indeed, Cake. Yes, indeed. But I just, this is the whole point of what I was talking about yesterday morning. And if I offended people in saying what I said, I'm sorry. But again, I stand by my words. I really do. It's okay. It's all good, Neil. It's all good. We're streaming a lot. We're streaming a lot. We did a nighttime stream, then we did a morning. The morning show, y'all really seem to connect with our morning shows. And I got to keep those going. Those seem to be very powerful for engagement and conversations. And again, some people are not going to understand or like what we're talking about, and that's cool. Again, I'm not for everybody. But, oh, did we lose? How the hell did we lose connection? Oh, we got to come over here. I forgot there's like a cell phone antenna right over there. But anyway. Good to see you there, Lisa. Welcome. But that's what YouTube is for. But the morning streams, y'all seem to really connect with and really enjoy. And they're a lot of fun. And I hope, regardless if one person said that I'm not being motivational or positive or whatever. And please, if you're watching, please comment. I would love to debate you right now. Especially right now here on the empty beach of Coney Island. But I think we have very important and very engaging conversations, and they're a lot of fun. And you guys, I seem to have struck a nerve with a lot of you guys. So we're going to try to keep those going and make those very regular, even when I'm not working. I think we're going to start doing those. Sweet Candy. Good to see you, Sweet Candy. Stephanie Stearns, you're always asleep for the morning streams. 8:30 in the morning is a little early. I understand. You know, Stephanie, I've never been a morning person until I became a tour guide. I was never a morning person. And there is a certain magic to the morning. Like, and I mean early in the morning, like before 9 in the morning. There's a certain magic to it. And I think I might have to seize upon an opportunity to build on audience, build engagement, build more engaging conversations, more entertaining and interesting conversations in the morning. I think we could really hash out a lot of things that might be on our minds, you know, our collective hive minds. So it's all good. Mark, I understand, man. It's all good. Yeah, you're a midnight girl. I feel you. The morning streams are like a radio show. Photos from around New York. And I hope you guys find a little bit of motivation, a little bit of positive energy out of it. So, but you don't need motivation. No, you're retired. If you're up early, you like the morning shows. You're not like what you call a morning person, but you worked the night shift for 39 years. I feel you. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that, Stephanie. I'm sorry. Stephanie, you're on the West Coast, so that's like what? 5:30 in the morning. Damn. Jan Bass, good to see you, Jan Bass. Welcome. An empty beach reminds you of the auditorium after a great performance. Coney Island in the off season is definitely like that, Jan. But good to see you, Jan. You was blown away at your local Walmart for locking up the Bustelo. For real? Well, Bustelo is a very important and it's a hot commodity, waitress. Yeah, right. Sarah Bridgewater is riding her bike to TwitchCon. Nice. But Jan, I saw that you commented saying that I bullied you last night. If I ever bullied you, I'm very sorry about that, Jan. I don't know when I bullied you, but I saw that you were commenting last night on another stream saying that I bullied you or something like that. So I don't know when I did that. But if I was kind of out of line or anything like that, I'm very sorry about that. Beverly Smith, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what replay's for, Stephanie. Big T, good to see you, Big T. No, I don't like politics either there, RoboJax. If we can stay away from politics, that's the best thing. No politics, no negativity, unless you piss me off. No politics, no negativity. None of that stuff. There's a great movie, if you've never seen it, it's from 1964. It's called Only One New York, and it's about a Frenchman visiting New York and describing what New York is, and he comes out to Coney Island in the middle of the winter, and this is all empty. This is all empty, and it's just a great scene. They talk about the gypsies that live underneath the Wonder Wheel. It was really cool. But yeah, no politics. There's plenty of talk about politics on other channels. And there's channels that completely surround themselves with politics. So, you can see the black-headed seagulls. I don't think those are seagulls. Those are other types of birds. Let's say hi to the birds. You see me more than your family? I appreciate that, Big T. Like, at least go say hi to your family, though. Good to see you, Esteban. Welcome. I know. Now, Nibs is new underneath. Those are oyster catchers. I think these are oyster catchers, if I'm not mistaken. As we were talking about earlier this morning, birds are so important. There you go, the black-headed gulls. Black-headed gulls. Or are these oyster catchers? Which ones are they? We got 2 people paying attention in the chat. I appreciate that, gentlemen. It's not raining right now, and it's not cold for May. It's actually quite nice out here. I'm in a t-shirt, and it's quite nice out here. Are these laughing gulls? Are they laughing? Oh, actually, I have from yesterday morning. Hold on, people. I might have snacks for them. The beach is clean. They just raked it. Let me see if I can find this. There it is. There it is. Hold on, guys. Sorry for the shaky camera. No, I think that, Mark, if I always love filtered sun, Mark. Filtered sun on the beach is like my favorite beach days. Let's feed these guys. I got some, their coats do look smooth. Oh, that's right. The oyster catchers have the red beaks. That's right. The oyster catchers have the long red beaks. All right. Look, they're already coming over here. Holy shit. These freaking birds are so smart. Ready? Are you ready? Oh, wait. Come on with the connection. Come on. There we go. Yeah, oyster catchers hang out in the rockaways. Yeah, let's get closer to the water here. Oh, I can't wait to get back to the rockaways. Whoa, he caught it in the air! He caught it in the air! Yeah, I know, guys. Yeah, I know. I fucking know. Dude, you're right here, dude. Here, you want it? You want it? Here. Hey, good catch. Good catch. You guys are hungry? Yeah? Oh! Yes! Ooh, we got a good catch. Good catch. Bloody hell, kids. Bloody hell. One more. That's it. I got no more. I know. Don't poop on me, whatever you do. Yeah, no more, guys. Sorry. Get out of here. Hitchcock would be proud. I wouldn't feed the birds candy. I know. I got no more, guys. I got no more, guys. Oh, look at the little pigeons coming over here. A little late to the party, guys. A little tardy for the party, guys. Good to see you, James. Welcome. Let me throw out this garbage. What, y'all are hanging out with me, huh? Y'all hanging out with me? No, seagulls are always aggressive. Yeah, they do prefer Nathans. They want the meat. They want the meat. Do Coney Island whitefish run all season? I don't know. I don't know. They might. I don't know. You know, I'm making noise now. Oh, Coney whitefish are. Okay, there we go. Okay. There you go. Coney Island Jim knows. Coney Island whitefish are in the waters all season long, all year round. All right, on the boardwalk. Yay, Coney Island. We're gonna try to ride the Wonder Wheel probably on Sunday. Probably on Sunday. Jim knows everything about Coney Island. Jim knows everything about Coney. Yeah, Jim knows. I know, y'all know what you're talking about. Absolutely. Oh, do we have somebody famous walking around here? What do we have going on there? Who is this group of kids over there? Wait, there's like a group of people over there. I want to walk faster, but if I walk faster, I'll be in pain. Who is that? Is that some kind of like politician? Who is that? Is it like some cool content creator guy? Yeah, I don't know who the hell that is. They got expensive cameras. Yeah, I can't walk fast. I could walk, but I can't walk fast. Hey, let's follow them. Let's go around the bend here. Ruby's is open. I could have a beer. I could have a beer. Oh, good old Matt. Matt's in there doing the Lord's work. Yeah, I know. He's a famous kid, not our demographic. I know. I can't even tell as well, JR. Yeah, no, it is too early for it's too early for beer calories. But also, I haven't really eaten lunch. After the live stream, I'm gonna pick up something for lunch. And I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch. It's not gonna be Nathan's though. It's not gonna be Nathan's. Probably, John. Probably. Love this mural. This is where the old Shoot the Freak used to be. Ooh, that hurts. But I gotta move it. Ooh, I gotta move it. I gotta move it. I gotta move it. I gotta move it. It's not Fabio, you're not interested. Drying up the water. Oh yeah, it's quiet over here. Isn't there nothing going down? So photos, I tried to mount a carousel that's like an art piece, and I basically stretched my calf muscle. I stretched it really bad. It was, even though I was listening to Frank Sinatra music on an art carousel, I was in incredible pain, but the shot and the moment was totally worth it. But so right now I'm walking to move this calf muscle so I could be ready for tomorrow morning. Jan Bass, are you still in the chat, Jan Bass? Are you still here? I'm sorry that I think you said that I bullied you or something like that. I'm very sorry about that. I don't know when I did that. But I'm just going to apologize for something that I probably didn't even do. Good to see you there, NYC girl. Welcome. I just want to let everyone know, on a side note really quick, if I've ever said anything disparaging that offended you or upset you or made you feel like bullied or whatever, I am sorry for that. So even if even though most likely I didn't do anything, but whatever. Yeah, I am a bully there, Neil. Good to see you, Ollie. Yeah, rainy in New England. Yes, indeed. Rainy in New England. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page so that when people begin to slander my name in other people's chats for 90 minutes, there is something that I'm going to attempt to defend myself if I'm allowed to. Yeah, I know Brooklyn Hap's coming up on the 17th. I will most likely not be here to live stream that. That's early in the morning. That's early in the morning. There you go, John. They recently rebranded the Coney Island art walls for the Coney Wall to the Coney Walls. Yeah, you're missing a lot of drama these days, Brooklyn Joys, but it's no biggie. Because you know why? You know why, Brooklyn Joys? Good to see ya. I choose love every day. I know it may not seem like it to some of y'all, but I choose love. I choose love. So, Robin, all right, so let's talk about the casino. Let's talk about the casino, Robin. The Planning Commission is appointed by pretty much all the people who are on the Planning Commission are appointed by the mayor and only a couple of people from city council and the Brooklyn Borough presidents, right? So from what I've read, the Planning Commission basically rubber stamps anything and everything. So for them approving the Coney Island Casino project is not a surprise. Now, for a little bit more background, the project in City Field in Queens, and also the casino project that's at the northern end of the Hudson, that's at Hudson Yards along the Highline Park, both of those have been approved. But here's the deal. We still need the DOT to sign off, at least in Coney Island's case, to demap the street we're walking on right now. And then they need to be given an operating license, a casino operating license. Those licenses are not going to be given out until December. So it's a very, very long process. I've been given more indicators that the Brooklyn Borough President, Antonio Reynoso, and of course, City Council member of this area, Justin Brennan, are both they're both not gonna approve the casino project here in Coney Island, at least. So that is good news. But again, those other projects have been approved, but that is not the final vote. The final vote's gonna come well after the summer. It's gonna happen in like December. So stay tuned. Be involved with your local politics. If you don't like what's happening, get out there, sign a petition, maybe go to a rally, most importantly, go to these public hearings and let your voice be known. The Planning Commission did reference that there's not enough background and information for flood mitigation and traffic mitigation here in Coney Island. So we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. But for some people who don't really pay attention, people are saying, oh, they approved the casino. It's a hurdle that they cleared, but there's a lot more things that need to happen before the casino, which will be right here, will happen. So stay tuned, be informed, organize, and if you don't like something that's happening in your community, participate, be a member of it. Yes, Adam Reelman, the creative arts director of Coney Island, USA, he made a fabulous statement. Go to coneyisland.com or go check out Coney Island USA's Instagram page. Check out that video. That will give you a little bit more insight on what happened and what's gonna happen in the very near future. But be involved. Be involved with your local government and, you know, that's the place to get political, exactly. Yeah, Robin, there are indicators that it will most likely not happen here in Coney, but we'll see. Yes, a lot more palms need to be greased. It's very well said, Leonard. A lot more palms need to be greased. You're more than welcome, Julie. Again, this is what I mean about making meaningful content. This is what I mean about making meaningful content. You know what it is, photos? Is the State Planning Commission decided to make a couple of more licenses available. So they feel like more casinos around New York City and in New York City are beneficial to the economy as a whole. But again, there's still a lot to do. But yes, get involved, people. Get involved. Good to see you, Kaz Cats. Welcome. Good to see you, Kaz. Welcome. No, they don't listen. No, they don't. I don't think, unfortunately, a lot of governmental entities don't listen to their people. Your truth will be found, your secrets, wishes, and dreams. He knows all that's unexpected. Yesterday, tomorrow, and next week, his hand extends with a slip of gold as the ground rumbles and his voice speaks your truth. And you wonder what it all means to you. That was Zoltar Speaks by Juliette de Castro. Sal Muscles, good to see you. Absolutely, Sal. Completely agree with you. Completely agree. But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the, for some reason, they want to just build more casinos. They think it's a good thing, which is weird. But they made 5 more licenses available, and those licenses will be given away, or awarded. I'm sorry, it's a better word, awarded, in December. So we're a long way away from the casino to be actually approved. Yep, Nathan's right over here. That's Nathan's on the boardwalk. Yeah, people slowly but surely coming out, stretching their legs like myself, which is nice. Yep, Zoltan, Hal, Sparks in that. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, not the original. No, we love Grandma underneath the Wonder Wheel. Grandma's the original. Zoltan is just like a thing that you could buy. Oh, the potential. I always think about, like, on days like today, I really do think about the potential of this place. It has so much, Coney Island has so much freaking potential. It's crazy. So much potential. We could really do some amazing things down here. He was caught on the Bell Parkway in a monsoon earlier. Yeah, no, it's nice now, but I think we got rain coming back in. I'm about to check the radar here. Gonna check the radar here really quick. Let's check the radar. Oh yeah, we got another line of showers about to come in. As predicted. Oh yeah. We got some more showers. We got some more showers coming in. The seagulls are pissed off at me right now because I'm not feeding them any more things. The music's pumping in there. Yeah, well, look at what happened with Atlantic City. The seagulls are hungry. I'm hungry. Walks in camera, good to see you. W2, welcome. Welcome, W2. Which roller coaster was torn down? We have 2 roller coasters that were torn down. It was first the Tornado, and then it was the Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt was torn down in the 80s. The Tornado was taken down in I believe 1977 and the 1970s. Exactly, Robin. Yes, the original Thunderbolt. Just had a downpour in the Pelham area. There you go. We can just basically stay out here until it starts raining. Yeah, it's gloomy, Mark. It's a gloomy day here in Coney. Did you go on both originals there, Brooklyn Joyce? That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, more rain is coming, W2. Let me show you the radar one more time here. We do have more rain coming. I think I have about an hour. I mean, sorry, half hour. I think I have about a half hour until the rain comes back. But hopefully by then the Duchess will be with me, and then we're just gonna head home, and I'm gonna order myself up some food. Yeah, back in the 60s, nice. Yeah, it's a rainy day on the East Coast. It's a quiet day here in Luna Park. And thank you for your stay at Luna Park. I have no idea what's for dinner, sweet candy. No idea what's for dinner. I would not mind riding the cyclone right now. I would not mind that. On a day like today, kind of a humid, kind of misty day, the cyclone runs pretty good. Yeah, exactly. No, W2, that's definitely on my to-do list in the next hour or so. I'm gonna have a nice hot meal and cuddle up with the Duchess underneath the blanket. And wait to see if I get any DMs about people slandering me in other people's live streams. Again, thank you guys. All you guys know who you are. I'm not going to name names, obviously, but all you guys who sent me screenshots from last night's ridiculousness, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So thanks for making me not have to watch the live stream. So for everyone who sent me screenshots of that chat, thank you guys. It is, Ollie. It's annoying. I'm clearly not allowed to speak my mind. What are they gonna do to me? Nothing. My calf is doing much better. My calf is doing much better. This is definitely a good thing walking. Oh, here we go. We got the cyclone running. Yay! Let's follow the cyclone, everyone. The 85 foot tall Coney Island cyclone. Top speed, 61 miles an hour. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's running good. It's running really good. It's running really good. There she goes, people. There she goes. Yeah, I want to go for a ride. It's running really good. Ooh, that was fast right there. That was really fast right there. And another successful ride on the 97-year-old Coney Island Cyclone. It's gonna be 100 years. You know, in a few more years, it's gonna be 100 years old. That's amazing. It's true, Mr. Metalhead. It's true. I know, dirty Jersey. I know. I still feel the pollen in the air. Dirty Jersey. Yeah, I still feel the pollen. All right, the Duchess is on the train. You've always been afraid to... Quint Williams, don't be afraid to ride it. It's a lot of fun. I call the Cyclone my couch, but it's going to turn 100 years old in 2027. So, yeah. It's got to be 100 years old in a couple of more years. You remember your first time on a cyclone back in 1964 when you was 10 years old. Wow. That's a memory right there. That is a fantastic memory. That is a fantastic memory. Yeah, a lot of pollen down there in Jersey. You know what it is, guys? We have so much tree pollen going on right now. The tree pollen is like out of control. But, you know, it's springtime, so that's what happens in the spring. Absolutely, Dasha Jean. Good to see you. Yeah, wooden roller coasters do feel a little bit scary. You was 11 in 1959 and went on it. Nice. My first ride on the Cyclone was when I was 13 years old, so that was 1993. Is the Freak Bar open? Not today. I actually know the Freak Bar might have an event at a Freak Bar tonight. It is a Friday night. Kurt Affair. Good to see you, Kurt. Welcome. Kurt, I appreciate your kind words last night on LP Walks' stream last night. Thank you, man. I do remember when the Cyclone went backwards and it completely destroyed the track. Hung out in Coney when he was a kid. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, the trees and the grass, right? Glowing neon green, right? Can't do coasters anymore. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, Kurt Affair. We were watching LP Walks early this morning. What was it? Almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And Kurt, I appreciate your kind words, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I was having a lot of fun watching LP. I couldn't sleep me and the Duchess couldn't sleep last night, so. Our ears were on fire from all the BS being talked about us. There you go. Awesome, Tasha Jean. Awesome. Moody Optimist, good to see you. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke is older than that ride. How crazy is that? When was Dick Van Dyke born? Was it 1924 or something like that? 1926? How old? Haven't been on a coaster? Yeah, go one more time, W2. One more time, ain't gonna hurt. How old is Dick Van Dyke? That means he's older. He's like 98? How old is Dick Van Dyke? Holy shit. Here it is. Sideshows by the Seashore, Coney Island, USA. The last... Is Dick Van Dyke really 100 years old for real? I did not know that. He's 100 years old? Wow. I learned something. I learned something today. Dick Van Dyke's 100 years old. You rode the Cyclone first car with your friend and her ponytail flew off. Ouch. He's about 98, so a year older than the Cyclone. Here's the Freak Bar. I know people in the Freak Bar. I could probably go in there if I really want to, but they're getting ready for tonight or tomorrow. Good to see you, Ozzy. Welcome. Yeah, his younger brother Jerry's already passed away. That's sad. It was a lot of fun today, guys. This was a lot of fun. Let's do the big thank you. Let's do the big thank you for everyone. I really do appreciate all your support, guys. So yeah, so he's 99. Wow. Dick Van Dyke, 99 years young, born in 1925. Wow. Well, I want to thank Mary McHugh with a big $20 super chat. I want to thank Diana Lee with a big £5 super chat. I want to thank Washbiar with a big €5 super chat. I want to thank Arjun Luaha with a big $2 super chat and an additional $5 super chat. Much, much, much appreciated. And Douglas Fatiglia starting us out. Good to see you, Douglas. Long time no see, my friend. With a big $5 super chat. H. Flores, my calf is feeling a lot better after this walk. Hanging on out with all of you beautiful people. Definitely helped me out. Scott, good to see you. Yeah, this time next month, Coney's going to be packed, people. It's going to be packed out here. But did you find this nonsense by accident? Are you new to the channel? Then subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family of Networks. Here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name, at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. If I said anything disparaging towards you or your favorite YouTuber in the past, I'm sorry about that. I hope we could reconcile in the future and move on to the next exciting adventure. But one more from Quint Williams with a $5 super chat. Quint, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Much appreciated. But from Coney Island, here in Brooklyn, New York City. I'm going to hide from the kids behind this pole. This is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fabulous New York day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys probably tomorrow morning. All right, guys. Take care, guys. Thanks for all the positivity and all the love. I appreciate it. And I did not have the Dubai chocolate yet. I'm going to do that on the live stream. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, kids. Bye-bye. Later, alligators. Later.